Hello and welcome to another video. So in this video, I'm gonna be talking about zodiac signs and how they actually are useful, right? So a lot of people a lot of niggas, I should say, a lot of males, when they hear some females too, but when they hear anything relating to astrology or zodiac signs, are automatically turned off because I don't believe that shit. I don't believe that bullshit. I don't believe that shit. I don't which is understandable because the way Western uh, astrology is, or as I like to call it, white girl astrology, is they're very vague and it just I don't know. It just sounds like people making shit up, which most of the time they fucking are because a lot of these a lot of these people online don't even know what the fuck they're talking about. They're just regurgitating shit. But I say that because boom, right? Now some people, some people follow astrology, some people don't. When really white girl astrology just watered down and shit, which is why, it's very hard to believe. But what a lot of people don't understand is astrology, and a lot of niggas not gonna like this. I'm gonna say it loud. Astrology came before religion. Now, you might be like, holla. No, it didn't. Nigga, yes the fuck it did. Go do some fucking research. Is the thing. Go do some research. Because a lot of niggas like to call astrology, oh, it's not this. The God said this, God said this, God said this about astrology. It's not good. When that shit literally came before Christianity. I don't know. I mean, to be honest, it would have to have some type of significance because literally all our fucking months are named after Greek deities. Well, not all of them, but most of them are named after Greek deities. Greek and Romans are a little different, but they all have, they all basically run off the same shit, right? So getting back to my point without, drifting off too much. So the thing with astrology is very watered down because of Western civilization, how they portray it. Now, the thing with astrology is you have a sun sign and your moon sign. Your sun sign is what you would say when somebody asked you what you are. For me, my sun sign would be a Virgo. I'm a Aries moon. And all that means is your sun sign is basically, your sun sign is pretty much the sign you were born as, you fall under, and how you react to things. And your moon sign is basically just how you I butchered that. But your sun sign is how you act to things, your moon sign is how you react to things, right? So, I mean, for example, I'm a Virgo, so how I act on things, I'm very calm. I'm very, I'm always going into something, thinking straight, going into it calm, going into it cool, calm, collected. But my Aries moon, when I react to shit, I lose my fucking mind, right? So it's really just more so when niggas just say stupid shit or people just I don't know, come out their mouth to disrespect me. And then that's when my Aries moon takes over. It's like it pretty much just like push the Virgo away, and then you get straight Aries, right? So with that being said, and I mean it's really more so you have all the different planets under. I don't really follow to the planet shit. How your Venus is this sign, your Mercury's this sign. Haven't really got too deep into that shit. Very skeptical on that shit as well, but the basis is you have a sun sign, moon sign, right? Now, whatever your zodiac sign is, say for example, you're a fucking Gemini, yeah, you're gonna have Gemini traits, but you're not gonna have, it's not gonna be how fucking white girl astrology is, how they basically just, oh, if you don't follow this list if you don't do this and you're this sign, you're not this sign. It's not like that shit, right? Because it goes into take into account your sun sign and your moon sign. And how basically they both have to, you feel me? They both have to mix. They both mix to make you, so, you might drop certain traits from your sun sign and replace them with certain traits from your moon sign, vice versa. So, yeah, like astrology, if you really look into it, you really, you really do the research. Well, you really do the right research, I should say. You come to find that astrology can help. It is very fucking helpful. Like for me, so for example, how I use astrology is basically whoever, whatever person's the zodiac sign is, you know, I know what to look out for, right? So if I'm so say for example, I don't know, I'm dealing with a Gemini, right? I know, boom, they're gonna be real cool, down to earth people. You know, me and Gemini get along for the most part, but they're gonna be real cool, down to earth people. But they're gonna have a nature about them that's just like this, and it's just gonna flip like that because that's Gemini. And you know, you basically you know that, so you know, all right, well he's a Gemini, so that's why he act like this. Or I don't know, I'll throw one out for example, Scorpio. I know that Scorpio, they're very cool, creative, and mysterious people. I can say that, or not, yeah, mysterious. They got mystique on them. At least every Scorpio I've met, they're not the same, but they have a lot of the same traits and how they deal with shit and how they communicate and just how they go through life, right? And also to take into account is the planetary alignment, right? And that's astronomy. Is astronomy and astrology. They're different, but they go hand in hand because astronomy is basically how the planets and the sun and the moon affect the solar system, and astrology is basically that, but for us on the planet. So yeah, it's a young pharaoh video. You can, you know, well, shit, a bunch of videos online. But I'm glad you came here, you know, so you can, you know. But yeah, so for example, like when basically it's a retrograde in Mars or some shit like that. I'm probably not using the right terminology, but basically when Mars is basically when they have some shit like a Mercury retrograde, all that means is that certain planet, which would be Mercury, is coming down. It's getting in position close to Earth, and it's having what's called a solar prominence, which is basically when gas releases from that planet and trickles down onto Earth. And that's why on certain days or on retrogrades and shit like that, people act differently according to whatever fucking planet is in whatever the fuck. It'll cause the people to act differently, and they won't even realize it, right? Or how many people watching this video have, all right, it's probably days where you were cool, and it's days you wanted to motherfucking, you know, it's days you wanted to get violent and you didn't even know why, or it's days you were sad and it was really no reason to be sad, or you know, it was days where certain emotions, they felt real stronger to feel than other emotions. That's probably why, because planetary alignment and Mercury retrogrades and shit like that. And you know, I'm no expert in astrology, but I've known about this shit for for long enough to where I can talk about this shit, right? So, yeah, and you know, also, I mean, it also goes into the days of the months, or which are named after. Yeah, I mean, I'll explain this, but which the days of the months which are named after Greek deities. So January would be Janus, February would be Febra, if I'm pronouncing that right. March would be Mars, April would be Apris, May would be Maya or Maya, however you pronounce that. June would be Juno, July would be Julius Caesar, August would be Augustus, forgot the nigga last name, and then September, which is really the 7th month, would be, I mean, yeah, basically September, October, November, December are just basically, I guess they fucking forgot of deities to name, and they just picked the number that they were in. So if you look at a calendar, it'll say September's the 9th month when it's really the 7th because it's in the name. Or even if you want to go off of the astrological sign, which starts with Aries, goes to Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo. So Virgo, it's the 6th sign, but it's the 7th month. You feel me? You feel me? Because no matter what part of the world you live in, most of them can agree that the astrology sign starts with Aries. Because even, you know, not to get off topic. This is a different topic, but it goes into, you feel me, how the planets are, you know, named after these deities, and they basically are manipulating time because our time comes from the fucking Jesuits. So it really goes, you know, it all really goes together. You know, the more you look at it and you do some research. But yeah, I don't want to make this video too long. I hope this video was helpful to somebody. I hope, you know, whatever information I got, you know, did something for somebody. And yeah, more videos coming. Stay tuned, and I'll see you again.